What's up, y'all? This your boy Hustle Spirit, man. It's my first video. Y'all be patient with me, man. But hey, I'm here, man. Just like my title say, we're gonna get into that. Let y'all know how I started with 1,000 and I flipped it. But before I do that, I want to tell y'all why I actually started trading in general, like from the beginning. So back in 2010, my mom, shout out to Mom Dukes, my OG. She already know what it is. But one day I was working at this grocery store and I came in. I used to live with my mama. Came in and I heard her crying and I seen her breast removed. So I'm like, Mom, what's going on? She was like, you just don't understand. You just don't understand. I got cancer. So me at a young age, I'm like, I don't want nothing to happen to my old girl. So first thing came to me, I was like, how much it cost? How much it cost? They were like, it's millions of dollars. I don't think you're gonna be able to do it. So at that age, right there, when I heard that message, I was like, man, I gotta come up with something. I can't leave my old girl just like fight for her life. That right there just turned the boy to a whole man. But I can say today, hey, not thank you for your, I can't say it how I wanna say it. I'm not saying thank you for your pain, but thank you for the message that you gave me to spark something in my head to even make me want to do what I'm doing. But shout out my old girl. If it weren't for her, boy, I don't know where I'd be. So I had got my CDLs, got into trucking. I was doing everything. So got into a company. I started selling gas products. A lot of people know it's 25, get you 100. Hey, but I was out there selling gas products, man. I was out there in front of Walmart showing everything, man. It was like I was hustling, man, like just trying to make sure my old girl straight. So, damn, I'm just thinking about that. It was funny though. So fast forward, back in 2019, I got introduced to the stocks, and it was a guy who was like, man, you ever thought about trading stocks, man? You always doing something. I'm like, man, what is that? He was like, you buy a company and this and this and that and all that. I'm like, so me just getting into anything. So what I did was I downloaded Robinhood. So I downloaded Robinhood, and when I downloaded Robinhood, I invested in a stock called Kroger's, KR. I think it was like back in 2019, I believe. You can check it. I think it was $21 or something. And I end up making money off of it. So I'm like, damn, and to this day, I still got the first trade that I ever did in my life. So, once you trade stocks, you got to get your 1099 basically from the tax. So I got that in my Robinhood just to show y'all proof of, where it all started. My first trade was Kroger. So once I got that first trade, so I'm like, I didn't even know what I was doing. So I basically was gambling, really, to be honest with you. But I was like, dang, if I can make this money, imagine if I go to school for it. So I actually started looking for schools, and I ended up getting into this course. Man, the course basically gave me like insight of the stock market. Basically, like when you get your driver license, you start off with restricts, but they only showing you certain things to actually do. But when you get out there in that real world, that's how you can tell if you're tough or not. But I've been on the journey since 2019, and it's 2025 right now. And I learned a lot, man, and I can teach people how to make money, how to not trade. I can teach them just sit down, but you gotta have mental toughness in this game. It ain't got nothing to do too much about the money. The money good, but you gotta have more mental toughness. You gotta know when to sit down. You gotta know, like, your actual skills can be good, but it also can be a damage to you because you think you got so much skills to the point where you won't never make no mistake. So, I mean, even the best traders out there in the world, they know this too. Like, nobody really knows what's going on in this market. Nobody. You can have a technical analysis, you can do all that, but you actually really don't know. Because if you knew every trade you was gonna make, what's the point of having risk? I mean, you gotta have risk. So you mean to tell me if you know for a fact that you're gonna make money, why you even need a risk? So I wish they talk more about risk too, because that's what I'm gonna talk more about in a couple more videos, but I don't wanna be too much because I can brainstorm and keep talking. But Y'all stay tuned. This is what I really want to show y'all though, and then we're gonna keep it moving. What I'll be showing y'all, So I started stocks in 2019. I took this course. It was like a 3-month course. Graduated. Hold on, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. So this is the course I took. I passed it. So if you look at the date, 2020. I mean, they good, but I learned more on my own, but it is what it is. So in March 21st, I believe, I got introduced to crypto. So, I mean, with the election, I follow the election too. I'm not really into politics, but I mean, if we in this type of field, we got to know what's going on because our money involved. So I noticed that I started seeing crypto was popping up everywhere. I mean, to the point where a lot of IPOs actually coming into the marketplace. So, and crypto is something that used to be risky, but they didn't have no regulations behind it. So I see that they got in place like a task force. You can look it up. It's called task force. It's called task force for crypto. So basically they trying to regulate it to make sure, you know, it's legit and everything. So I got introduced to it. I started with 1,000 just to get my feet wet. I lost, I won, I lost, but I didn't really understand the market. Only thing I understand was the technical analysis part, and that's actually buying and selling, bid and asking. That's just basically transactions between the buyers and the sellers. So it's a lot to get into that. I'm gonna make another video for that, but I'm gonna just show y'all what I mean by how from the 3rd March 21st, 2025, what I invested and where I'm at right now. So here we go. So this to let y'all know I'm making this video today. It's my first video, but this is the platform that I'm using right here. So this is Bitcoin. You notice it's a crypto platform. This Bitcoin. I'm not trading anything. I'm just making a video and showing you the platform that I'm using. But some people be like, the account, that's a fake account. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna verify that it's not a fake account. So what we're gonna do, all these mean complete. All these mean complete. This when I first put in, look, this considered as 1,000. So you always see like a 10% takeoff. This was 1,000. This was 5,000. This was 4,000. This was 9,100. This is 30 grand. Until it was 30 grand. This one right here was 20 grand. This right here is 160,000. All of them completed. Look at the dates. Look at the dates. So verifying that it's a real account. Complete. So this right here already verified that these was funds that actually was completed. So if it's a fake account, you'll never see completed. So what else I can show you to show? Oh, this is all I can show you. There's nothing else. Nothing else here. So this is another way of me showing that it's real. Now I'm gonna show you another thing that is real. Now I'm showing you the actual, you got positions. I don't have nothing open. I ain't trading at all. I ain't traded since the 12th of May. So positions, nothing. But my order history, this was my biggest loss, 6,400. That's $6,420. 6,400 I lost. So after I lost that on the 12th of May, I haven't traded no more. So this X is actually leverage. All these is leverage, but I haven't traded since this day. So still, we want to know if it's a real account. Fees, these are the fees I paid. All the fees. Every time you make big amount, that's a big piece. Every time you make transaction, it's fees. When you got a fake account, it's no fees that you actually have to pay because it's just paper trading. This is not paper trading, it's real fun. So we're gonna go to the first trade ever. If y'all pay attention, this is the first trade. You know, 1 all the way go back to 10. So we look at the dates. Number 2, look at the dates.
So I'm gonna go to when I first trade. First trade was March 21st. Boom. And if you go back and see in my first video, well, not the first video, you can go back and fast forward and see when I first did my deposit. Matter of fact, I can show you back again. First deposit. Look at the time, 1:10 p.m. and my trade was around 7 something, I believe. Now we're going back to the assets, which is the funds that is in the account, and this is what I grew it to. This is the account that I grew it to. This is Bitcoin, the value of Bitcoin compared to this. So this right here is total value of Bitcoin. This right here is what's in the account. And you want to know if it's real US dollars, USD. So that's your boy. Hey, thank y'all for watching the video. Let me know how I can be better. This is my first video ever, so let me know how I did, y'all. So just let me know, good or bad, but don't ignore the information. Your boy, peace.